Okay. So let's start with what is data science? Okay. Now, before going any further, so let's give me a quick introduction about myself. My name is Arjun Srikanth, and I'm having around 16 years experience into the field of IT, 16 years plus, and specialized with the data science and AI, generative AI, and agentic AI, along with the deep learning. So this is my core expertise. So I'm expert with the data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI. Okay. And my number is 8179591032. This is my number. I'm in India. So if you are calling from somewhere outside India, you can use it +91. Okay, like this. Okay. And this is quickly about myself. So we will start with what is data science first in this. This demo sessions will be for 4 days, guys. 4 days demo sessions. Okay. In this 4 days demo session, we will be continuously doing the topic. It's not that we are going to do the repeated stuff. No, we are going to do it a continuous stuff where I will give you the core complete roadmap of this data science in this 4 days. Now, that means first day, what we are going to do it. Second day, we will do the continuation on that. Third day, it will be the continuation of that. Fourth day, it will be the continuation of that. Okay. Like this, we will be moving forward. Now, okay. Now, let's see that what are the things will be covered over the demo sessions for us. So in the demo sessions, we are going to see it. What is data science? First and foremost thing. And what is artificial intelligence? And what is the core mechanism behind this? Core mechanism, that is how the internally this all works, like AI, ML, DL, all these things, how they work internally. That's what it is. And we are going to see of course, we will see our course content. And also we will be going into the difference between like machine learning. What is machine learning? And we are going to see what is deep learning. Okay. And we are going to see the difference between machine learning, AI versus ML, that is machine learning, versus DL over here. And apart from this, we are going to look at the life cycle of data science. Life cycle of data science, complete data science. What is the life cycle for the data science? We are going to have it. Okay. And apart from that, there will be a core components. What is wrangling? What is cleansing? What is mining? This all will be done in this 4 days completely. And at the last, we will be writing a code to make you understand how easy is working with AI. Okay, so this is our core concepts which we are going to cover in this demo sessions. And after this, we are going to jump it. Now, first, like we are going to see what all are included in the data science, like data science consists of what exactly, and prerequisites of data science. Okay, first, we will do one after the other, guys, all these things, so that you are comfortable. By the end of these 4 days, okay, again, I'm saying this is not is a repeated ones. There will be a proper process will be there. Okay. Now, one more important thing over here is right after this end of your demo sessions, you will be perfect with entire life cycle of data science. What is data science, how it is used, how it will work, everything you will be perfect with. Then afterwards, we will start implementing the actual data science, getting into the technical stuff, that is after the demo sessions. After the demo sessions, we will start with the actual classes where we will be making sure that the people who registered will be changed the link and they will be given the link and we will be starting from there. Okay. Next thing is, this entire course is like, you can take it as 45 days. 45 days. And these all are hands-ons. Means you are going to get the concept as well as we are going to implement them right away in front of you. And in this entire course, at least we are in the machine learning, we are going to do like after each algorithm, one implementation will be doing on the real-time data. You can take that as a project level and you can do the necessary changes and you can put it in your resume. So here, machine learning, we will be like at least minimum 10 different projects we are going to do it over here. 10 different projects. Okay. And in deep learning, we are going to do it again, at least 3 projects in CNN and 3 projects in the RNN. So 6 projects over there. And in total, like at least 15 projects minimum, we are going to do it in this entire course. So one thing is sure, guys, I can guarantee you that once you are done with this, you will be able to do the project on your own. That's for sure. You will be able to do it, the project on your own. No need to look here and there because we are going to go with the core concepts, very core concepts in detail. Okay, so that's for sure. Okay, and every concept after, you will be provided with the interview questions. And if you can grab up those interview questions, you can easily crack the interview. That's for sure. Okay. Again, yeah, you may think that this is a first class is giving all the, lecture. It's not like that. It will be a hands-on. Entire course will be really hands-on. We are going to do the coding and we are going to implement these things right away in front of you. And if you compare yourself right away after the completion of the course in deep learning, after completion of the deep learning, so and you will be able to compare yourself at least minimum 3 years real-time time, even better than 3 years experience. Better than 3 years experience real time. Okay, so that is the potential of this course. Now, first, I'm assuming that you people don't know anything about the data science, and from there, let's start it. Now, I know that some of you must be knowing it, some of must be very new, and some may be experts, and they are wanted to enhance their skills and something. Let's keep it as if you are not having any knowledge. So we are going to start it. Okay, let's do it. What is data science? First, what are the concepts involved in the data science? The data science concepts are artificial intelligence. Yeah, artificial intelligence and machine learning, deep learning over here. In this, these are the three concepts we are going to involve inside this. And there is here, we will be having one more concept called as ensemble learning. Okay, ensemble learning we will be having over here. Now, artificial intelligence, machine learning, the ensemble learning, and now deep learning. Okay, so we are going to see them one after the other. Okay, now let's see what is the prerequisites for the data science. Means what are the things you require for becoming a data scientist. So prerequisites for data science or artificial intelligence. Okay, now prerequisites are like you should know at least one programming language. Okay, you should know at least one programming language over here. So let's take it a programming language. First one. Second one is course duration, Jitendra, it will be like 45 days. Entire course duration will be 45 days. Okay, we should know a programming language, and you should be comfortable with statistics, and you should be knowing some visualization techniques, and you should be having some domain knowledge over here. These are some of the prerequisites. Okay, first you should have a programming language, statistics, visualization, and all these things we are going to take care of that over the time over here. Okay. Sorry, it is not like it is 3.5 months, which is sorry for that. It is not 45 days. It will be 110 days. Or not 5. I'm sorry for that. Thanks, Pranay. Okay, that is 3 months. 15 days we will be doing it. 3.5 months. Okay, now these are the things. Now, one thing, guys, your data science can be implemented with the different programming languages. Like, you will be able to implement the programming language like Python. You can use the R. You have a new language called as Julia, which is very much compatible with the artificial intelligence. There is something called as Lisp, and okay, and there is even Java also we can implement it with this. but this is the very compatible one. Very compatible is very, very flexible. Python is very easy to implement. At the same time, it is very powerful tool over here. Now, coming down to the statistics. Now, again, don't expect that we will be going with our complete academic statistics. We will do the statistics as per our requirement. We will be seeing like what is standard deviation, what is the IQR, interquartile range, and we are going to see descriptive statistics, and we will see some inferential statistics. All these things we are going to do it in this. But as per our requirement, we are going to do it as per implementation of our algorithm. Now, when it comes to the case of visualization techniques, so there are some tools are there in the visualization. See guys, whenever there is data is there, okay, there should be a visualization tools. Completely, there will be a visualization tools. Okay, now here we are going to use it Matplotlib and Seaborn. These two, we are going to use it as a visualization tools. And these two are Python libraries. Okay, it's a freeware. These two are Python free libraries over here. This you can use it. Anyone you can use it. Now we will be doing an exclusive sessions on this. This is Python libraries. Okay, domain knowledge. Domain knowledge is nothing but knowledge, industry knowledge. We will say it as a knowledge of specific industry. Okay, it is called as domain knowledge. Okay, industry knowledge. Now, like for example, if you're not understanding what is domain knowledge, now think that you passed out of the college in 2020. Let's take it. And you are, you are doing a job in some bank for this 4 years or 5 years. Now you want to move into data science. Now the domain what you worked all these years is banking. That is your domain knowledge. Now there may be a people from retail industry where they work in the retail industry for where direct customer interaction is involved. There you may say that I have 3 years experience in that. That is called as domain knowledge, which is retail industry, like supermarkets, like malls and kind of stuff. So that domain knowledge is, if you have it, you are most welcome into the world of data science. Okay. Now that is the reason why if the people from the other domains are most welcome. Like, they say that if you are having some other experience, like in the bank or in the retail domain or like e-commerce domain, etc. All this case. Okay, bank, retail, insurance, e-commerce, all these other different domains. The people who are coming from these domains, like many other domains, they are most welcome. This is the only field in the IT sector where the other sector people are welcomed into this. Okay, now next, this is the prerequisites, like what I talked about. This is the concepts we are going to deal with. Now, guys, let's see these all concepts are data oriented. These all are data oriented. What do you mean by that is without data, they are nothing. Okay, they can't work. These all are data oriented. Data oriented. Means these all are dependent on the data. Or without data, we can't work with it. Okay. Now, in a simple terminology, let me explain you what is data science. See, data science is like, it is in a simple, very, very simple terminology, I can say it, a science which deals with the data. I can say it as a science which deals with the data is considered as data science. Okay, let me do it. Data science is nothing but a science which deals with the data. Science which deals with data. It's a very, very simple. Now, why I'm saying this is, I will tell you. Now, if you take it data science, okay, if you observe it very carefully, there are two parts are there inside this, data and science. Okay, now let's keep the data aside. Data, you can take it anything around you, like it can be a characters, numbers, anything. Okay, now here, what is science? See, again, science is nothing but which is, we can say it as, which focus on a particular sector. Like, for example, you are doing a detailed, intense study in any particular sector is called as science. Okay, how you are going to perform this? Through observations, through experiments. This is what you are going to learn. So when you are doing a learning, or when you are doing a detailed learning in a particular sector, we call it as science. Okay, now you see this. Science is nothing but, okay, a detailed study. Now, this is also called in the professional terminology research. Okay, a detailed study in any sector, any particular sector. Okay, a detailed study in any particular sector is called science. Okay, how this is done? A detailed study which is done through experiments and observations in any particular sector is called as science. Okay, now I'll give it as a detailed study done with experiments and observations in any particular sector is called as a science. Now it depends, like, okay, there is different definitions are there. I'm making it very simple. I'm saying it, if you are doing a detailed study in any particular sector, we are calling it as science. Now let's take it over here. If you are doing a detailed study in chemicals, okay, you are doing a detailed study in chemicals. What is this is called as? This is nothing but chemistry. Okay, this is nothing but chemistry. Yeah, I'm going to come down over there. Just give me a minute. I'm going to come down and I will explain you. Okay, now chemicals plus study is called as chemistry. This is a science. Next one is, we can say it as, if you are doing in bio, like living organisms, plus study is called as biology. Right. In the same way, when you are doing a detailed study with the detailed study on the data, we call it as data science. We call it as data science. Okay. Now, If you are, this is what is data science. In a simple terminology, you are doing a study on data is called as data science. Now, just imagine, guys, you are doing a 2-year study on chemicals. Now, starting from today, you are going to do a 2-year study on chemicals. What it is called as? Well, after 2 years, what you are going to get after doing an intense study of 2 years? You are going to get the knowledge. You are going to get the knowledge. Obviously, when you are doing a detailed study on data, what you are going to get it? Knowledge. Okay. This process of extracting knowledge from the data is called as data science. Okay. This process of extracting knowledge from the data is called as data science. Now, this is the second definition you can go with. It is a technique through which knowledge is extracted from the data using scientific methods. Scientific methods is called as data science. Now, again, there are different terms they will be using it. Knowledge or relationships or insights. You can use it, any of them. Insights from the data. Now, see, in a simple terminology, you are saying it is a technique through which a knowledge or insights or relationship extracted from the data, right? How you will do that? That is done with the help of scientific methods. What are these scientific methods? In a simple terminology, scientific methods are nothing but your maths and statistical formulas. Methods are nothing but your maths and stats formulas. Maths and stats formulas. Now, there is one more definition also they will be using it, guys. See, when you are talking about data science, okay? Data science is, as I told you, okay, I will just keep this one aside so that you should not get confused. This is an explanation. This part is an explanation. This is a definition. Okay? Now, guys, there is one more definition is there, which is used very, very popularly. As I told you over here, if you want to become a data scientist, there are few things we have to know it. That is, one is programming language. Next one is, visualization. Okay, statistics. Okay, and you have to know the domain knowledge. One second, guys. Now, so first one is programming language. This is under the computer science. Okay. Next one, statistics. It is purely a subject which is used for the research and forecasting things. Visualization, this is presenting the data. And domain knowledge is when you are working in particular sector. These are different sectors it is, right? These are different sectors. So now when you are learning the data science, you should know this. Now, what I mean is, if you want to become a Java developer, let's take it. All Java developer, all you have to know it is Java. That's it. And if you want to become a Python developer, then all you have to know it is Python. That's it. When it comes to the case of if you want to become a data scientist, then you have to know the programming knowledge, statistics, visualization, and domain expertise. Okay, so this is a multidisciplinary field. It is not a single field. Okay, so data science is a multidisciplinary field which includes, you can define it like this also. Data science is multidisciplinary field which includes, sorry, there is a spelling mistake. The field which includes first one, we have to be expertised with a programming language. Second one, statistical knowledge and domain expertise. Okay, this data science is multidisciplinary field which includes these things, which includes these things used to extract knowledge from the data using scientific methods. This is the another definition what we have it with our under the data science. So there are three definitions, I said it. So you can give it as a science which deals with the data. I explained you what is science and how it is linked. Now, next one is, what is the purpose of learning it? The learning of the purpose is to extract the knowledge from the data. Again, data can be anything. It can be data can be anything. Data can be like structured data or unstructured data. We will see that. We will see that very detailedly, not to worry about. But as of now, this is the major difference of the definitions of this. Now, this is what is data science. Now, let's take it over here. Okay. So, when you are talking about data science or artificial intelligence, now I will explain you the basic things about the artificial intelligence. Now, again, data, we are going to go very detailedly, not to worry about. We have seen the science. Data is, as of now, you can take it anything which is in the form of characters, numbers, symbols, or combination of all these things, images, videos, all these things comes under this category. Okay. Next one is, we are having artificial intelligence. Now, again, remember this. The data science means you are extracting the knowledge from the data. That's it. There ends your thing. Now, what is artificial intelligence? Now, artificial intelligence, there are different definitions are there for the artificial intelligence. Now, in a like, we can say that artificial intelligence is it is a field of computer science, okay, which focus on creating intelligent machines, which focus on developing the intelligent machines which can perform the task, or which can simulate, or which can behave like humans. Okay, this we can call it as the artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence, we can say it as, it is a field of computer science which used to design intelligent machines and which can behave like humans. Now, I will just put down this and I will explain you what this exactly means. So, artificial intelligence is a field of computer science. It's a field of computer science which focus on developing or designing anything, developing intelligent machines which can behave like human, or you can say that which can simulate human intelligence. Anything you can say it. I'm putting in the brackets, which can simulate human intelligence. That means which can show the glimpse of the human intelligence. Now, I will explain you over here. Then you will understand the complete process of AI stuff. Now, here, first is now let's take it over here. Suppose if you see again, when you split up this word artificial intelligence, there is artificial plus intelligence. There is something called as intelligence. Now, intelligence is nothing but your expertise level onto a particular area is called as intelligence. Now, if you are very good with the science, then you will say it as says physics. Then you will say that, okay, you are intelligent in the physics. Or if you have a really very good knowledge and you love the computers, then you are very intelligent in the computers. Or if you're doing very well with your academics, then you are called as intelligent student. Okay. So intelligence is nothing but when you show some expertise level into a particular sector is called as intelligent. Now, what is artificial? What is artificial? See, artificial means we can say it as man-made. Okay? We may be having man-made, or we can say it which are not natural. Not natural. Now, what do you mean by this is, when I'm saying artificial means, that is, it is having a natural version and we are creating the man or the human made, which are created by the humans in the artificial way. Okay. Now, let's take it over here. There is something called as artificial flowers. Means these flowers are made out of just like plastic or paper, etc. Right? Plastic or papers, something like this, this is considered as artificial. Again, there is a natural version of the flowers are there, which are grown on the trees or the plants, which has its own fragrance. That's the natural version. Here we are having an artificial version over here. Now, there is artificial trees. Means the trees which are created artificial. There are natural trees out there which are grown naturally, which takes the carbon dioxide using the sunlight. It will make it photosynthesis and give out the oxygen. But these are the artificial trees which are made out of maybe wood, or you are made of the rubber. Sometimes you will use the hard plastic. Okay. Now, again, see this. When you will call it as artificial, guys, when there is a natural version is there and you are making a replica of that artificially, or it is made by the humans. Okay, made by humans, I will write it as. Okay, now again, there are so many things which are made by the humans, which we will not call it as artificial. Now, for example, if you take it a laptop, we will not call it as artificial laptop, right? Because there is no natural version of the laptop. Whatever the laptop is there, that is developed by the humans. And there is no natural version of the mobile is there, which we can't say it as artificial mobile. So whenever there is a natural version and you are copying that and you are creating your own version of that, that is called as artificial. Okay. Now here, you should be clarity on this. Artificial intelligence means there is a natural intelligence out there. What is a natural intelligence means? Humans. We humans are natural intelligent. Naturally, we are very intelligent. And our natural version of the intelligence, we are making artificial. And we are giving to the machines. Okay. This machine I'm having, I'm giving the intelligence to this machine. Like this, I'm passing the intelligence. How I'm passing it? Artificially. Artificially, I'm passing the intelligence to this machine. Now, this machine is nothing but this machine. This is a machine. We may call this machine as model or machine. Anything we can call it as. We use it the term model a lot. Okay, so artificial intelligence means, we are passing the intelligence artificially into the machine so that they become intelligent. And intelligent in such a way that they can behave like humans. Okay, now understand this. When we are creating artificial flowers, that should be a replica, or it should look like a natural flower. When we are creating an artificial trees, we are making sure that it should look like a natural trees. Then only it is called as artificial version of the natural trees. Okay. In the same way, here we are having a machine. We are passing the intelligence to the machine, and this becomes intelligent. Okay, intelligent. And this intelligence, once they get intelligent, it will start behaving like humans. The best example is driverless cars. There are so many humanoids are there. Now, as of now, which is there with you, we will call it as driverless cars. Actually, these cars, actually driving the car is meant for the humans. But whatever the required intelligence is required, we are giving to the driverless cars, and it is behaving like humans. Okay, more efficient. Clear. Now we are clear with what is artificial. Now look at the definition. Artificial intelligence is a field of computer science. It has to be done on the computers, which focus on development of intelligent or developing intelligent machines. I can put it on. Intelligent machines which can behave like humans. Okay, now the question is, $1 million question is, how you will get this intelligence? The same thing here, we are preparing the artificial flowers with plastic, artificial trees with the woods. Now the question is, how you are going to prepare this? How you are going to give this intelligence? Now, that is through data. Data. You will give the data and it will extract the knowledge from the data and it will become intelligence. Now, again, listen to this. What I'm saying, what we are doing, we are giving the data. Okay. Sorry. I will write it as data. We give the data. And once we give the data, this will extract knowledge from the data. The process of extracting knowledge from the data is called as data science. Here, what we are doing it, we are giving the data to the model. This we call it as model or machine. We usually in the technical terminology, we will call it as model. I'll tell you what is this model. When we give the data to the model, model will extract knowledge from the data. Now, this process, we are giving the data to the model. Usually, we will call it as training process. We call it as training process. And this data, when we are giving, this data should be very, very clean. It should not have the errors. Now, this process of cleaning the data is done with the data cleansing, a process called as data cleansing. Now, if you see this, I told you over here in the starting. Here, look at this. I will explain you what is data cleansing. Now you got it. So whenever we are, if you want to make an intelligent machines, what we have to do it, we have to give the data to the model and the model will learn from the data. This process is called as training. And how it will learn? By getting the intelligence from the data. And once it gets the intelligence and once it becomes intelligent, then you ask the question. Whatever the question you want to ask, you ask it and this will give you the answer about this data. Yes, it will give you the answer about the data. Okay, now let's take it in a small way. I just wanted to take it over here. See, if this data is very, very large, okay, the data what I'm giving over here is very large. Let's take it, is very large. Very, very large, not a specific data. It is very large, like this I'm putting down. This data is so large. Now I'm giving to the model. That is, this data so large means like you can take it as data which is available over the internet, like www, I will keep it as entire data what is available over the internet. When we are giving a very large volume of data over here to the model, this model will be called as LLM, large language model, which is nothing but your chatbot, ChatGPT. Now you must be knowing ChatGPT, right? So when you are giving a small volume of data, guys, your model will be learning from that data and you ask the question, it will give you the answer. Now, for example, this data is stock market data. You give the stock market data. Now this will act like a stock market expert. Okay, stock expert or stock advisor. Okay, now if you take it, this data, if I give a cancer data, okay, let's take it, this is the cancer data. Okay, I will just put it in a separate clip over here like this. Okay, I'm giving it over here. This is a cancer data. Instead of giving the stock market data, I will give it a cancer patient's details data. Then this will act like a doctor. If you are giving a new patient details, it will tell us what are the chances of that guy getting the cancer or whether that guy is already having the cancer or not, which is done by a doctor. Okay, so what you are doing, you are making this model intelligent by passing the data, and model will extract the knowledge from the data and it will become intelligent. Okay, now this is a basic core mechanism of your data science and artificial intelligence. That's what I said it. I explained you what is data science, what is prerequisites, what is artificial intelligence, what is the core mechanism of the data science, okay, or artificial intelligence. Now, again, this, whatever I am asking guys here, whatever I just explained you, we will pass the data and it will learn from. If you take your machine learning, artificial intelligence or machine learning, or you take the deep learning or ensemble learning, or your deep learning, or the latest one, what you call it as generative AI. All these things, this is the commonly which is used. That is the reason why it is called as it is data dependent. That's why I use the term called as data oriented. This all is data oriented. Without data, it is nothing. Okay? Chalo. Now, any questions you have it, guys, for me? No, Salman, Sajid. No, we are not going to cover the generative AI. I will give you the idea about generative AI. I will give you an idea about transformer, but our core concepts ends at the NLP. Okay. If you want to go with generative AI and agentic AI, we are having a different courses. You can join that. Any more questions you have it, guys? Yeah, tomorrow we are going to learn how this model learns. Actually, we are giving the data, how this model learns internally, what exactly happens. I will explain you how this model learns from the data. Okay, in a simple example, I will explain you. Then afterwards, we will go into the machine learning, and I will explain you what is machine learning with a complete definition and all those things. And again, we are going to go with the deep learning also. I will explain you. And then I will explain you a brief introduction about the generative AI. What is generative AI? How the generative AI is different from your now, as a part of the course, guys, I will give you a basic understanding. We will do the deep learning. There ends our course. Tomorrow, we will talk about our course content, but I will give you a broad view about the transformers, how the generative AI works. Now, from there, you can decide it whether you want to go further with the generative AI or not. Okay, that is what. Like there is a question coming down. Like from Pranav. Pranav, we will be having the classes from Monday to Friday. Okay, that is 5 days a week. And if required, then I will call you over the weekends. Okay, not 6 days,
Sir.
because most of them are like working will be there, so they don't want to learn over the weekends. But if we are having weekend class, I will take a prior permission from you and then we will do it. Yeah, yes, you will get the, not now, once you get the you will enroll it, you will get the notes in this fashion. I will show you here how you will be getting the notes. Just a minute, I will show you. These notes I will be sharing with you on that daily basis like this. If you take it this 5 p.m. generative AI, June month, you can see this deep learning there. You can see the complete notes. Everyday notes, you will be getting it like this. And you will be getting the coding file also. Along with the coding file, I'm going to send you over here. Okay, like this. Yeah, this is a coding file. Can you see it? So everything will be given to you, and daily basis, the videos will be shared with you, and these videos, the notes will be there with you. You can keep it, you can download it, it's downloadable. But when it comes to the case of videos, they are not downloadable. So after completion of the course, they will give you at least 6 months of the time to learn it. 6 to 8 months. After that, they will remove the access. Okay. Someone was Like someone was trying to speak to me. See, Rakesh, there are so many books are there. The black box is there, and there's a books with from the black box which are very, very but each and every concept, it is not like a simple course what you are doing with a Python or Java. It is like a very huge concepts are there. Like which one you want the book? You want the book in the ML, you want the book in the DL, you want the book in the pandas, you want the book in the NumPy, what you want. Okay. If you wanted like books on books on ML, we can say it as there are so many books are there which are very, very famous for the machine learning. There are like there is some hands-on with the machine learning with scikit-learn. There is a pattern recognition and machine learning, and there is one more book called as machine learning. Learning machine learning. There is one more is there, the books. If you want to go with the advanced level like deep learning, then there are some books on the deep learning like elements of statistics learning and expertising with deep learning. These are the some of the books we are having. Again, I will mention you the name and the author's name so that you can plan it accordingly if you want to go with. Okay, and I could like to keep it as a reference with the session we available now. See, Python, we are going to give you the Python, the basic Python, what is required. In the class, we will be learning the Python over here, like 10 days, or that is enough for us. But after that, you will be provided with 170 videos where it will be completely free of cost and you can utilize them to learning, expertising the Python. But me in my class, I'm going to give you like 10 days class, which is more than enough for us to get into the AI. That's Python. Okay. And it will be not theory. It will be not theory. It will be a practical where we will be having a complete details will be provided to you. Complete. Okay. Practice session, projects, and live code, everything will be provided for you. Okay. Yeah, 1 hour, 15 minutes, we may take it, not more than that. 1 hour, 15 minutes maximum. Okay, the class duration will be 1 hour or 1 hour, 15 minutes. Okay, any more questions, please? Okay, tomorrow, first thing, I will explain you the course content, what we are going to do it one after the other. Then afterwards, then we will jump into this, how the model will learn, what is a model at least, how the model will learn, and then we can go with the artificial intelligence and so and so, like machine learning, deep learning, and what is the relationship between them. Once we are done with this, once you are comfortably understand, we will go with the life cycle of data science. What is the first step? What is the second step? What is the third step? And who will perform that steps? In the real time, what designation people are performing those steps? Okay, this is our core content. Okay, Chalo guys, I will stop it over here. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time, 6 o'clock, and we will continue with our demo session. Thank you very much, guys. I'm really sorry that the duration of the course is 3.5 months. I was in an assumption like 45 days. So by mistake, I've done it. So it will be 3.5 months we will be having it. The fees you have to coordinate with the Rakesh, you have to coordinate with the admin people. I'm not the right one to give you the answer to this. So please coordinate with the admin people. I think that you have their number. Here it is mentioned their number. I'm going to show you here. I'm sending those numbers. You can please call them and you can coordinate with them. Thank you very much, Ajay. I really appreciate it. So the entire course will be like this only. That's why I'm confidently saying that you can become perfect. I don't know manually, I don't know personally you people, but I can say that I will make you perfect with the data science and machine learning. Okay. Chalo guys, I'm stopping it over here. Let's meet tomorrow to continue with the things. Thank you.